Hello, this is Dr. Young. I'm going to go over, this is the first week of class, and I want to go over the discussion rubric. I want to try to get everyone clear right away before you even really post stuff. That way you can kind of get a really, strong start to this class. And I just don't want there to be any confusion. Because what happens with these rubrics is the assignments have a minimum requirement sometimes, but the rubric, if you look at it, in order to get all of the points, you have to exceed the minimum. And I think this is where students kind of get confused and hung up. And, they lose points there. So let me give you an example. And it's kind of been this way at South for a long time, where the minimum requirement was 2 responses, per question for your discussions, but really that's not it. That's not correct anymore. So when you go to your thread here and you click on, you're going to see a post that says discussion rubric, and this is what I'm showing you now. So this is going to pop up, and this is the same thing that you would see if you went into your assignment and saw that little chart, and in the bottom of the chart it says click here for your discussion rubric, and this is the same thing. I just posted it directly on the board, just in case it was, easier access for you. So let's go over this. Let me give you an example. Okay, so let's talk about participation. Let's look at this rubric and go downhill, downhill, down the chart here. I can't even, it's late, so give me a moment here. Your participation is kind of where I'm really focusing on based on what I just said, because look at this. No responses to classmates. You see that there, and then it goes on to may include one or more of the following. So basically you've got none, you've got one post, or you've got someone posting one sentence, for example. And then you've got comments to 2 or more classmates, 14 to 15 points. Comments to 2 or more classmates, initial post, but only on one day of the week. So see how specific these are, and all the way up to 18 to 20. Comments to 2 or more classmates and to the instructor on more than 2 days. Responses demonstrate analysis of peers' comments, building on previous posts. Comments extend and deepen meaningful conversation and may include a follow-up question. So you see that, you've got a long way from no responses over here to your best grade. So focus on what these say. I highlighted them in yellow. This is where you want to be. If you're looking to get the best grade you can get in this class, the yellow highlighted areas are where you want to be. I recommend opening this up, looking at it while you're doing your assignment, and making sure you're meeting that requirement. Here, if you're looking at a typo or two, and I'm talking about, your reference list, title of your reference list isn't centered, you're not using hanging indents, you're not double spacing your reference page, you're missing commas, things like that, you'll lose points for that. But you can see here that the grade here between no postings at all to really bad writing here to, so just look at these and make sure, as you read what you've written, one last time, see where they fall into this. If it needs work on it. Post it again before the due date. Every time you post, log out when you're done, doing your work and posting it and submitting whatever. Log out, log back in, and make sure that it's there. That really goes for post and Dropbox assignments. I've had students where they said, well, I thought I posted it. Well, if you didn't post it, it's not there. You didn't post it. So just I want to make sure that, that's so frustrating for you if you do that, if that happens. So just double check it. That's really all. Again, print this out. I don't know, have it on another window, whatever's easier for you, and use it to guide your posts. It's the best advice I can give you. It's right there, so you're always going to have this in your grade book and comments at the bottom when I'm done grading your assignments. Discussion posts have to be formatted in APA style, which it really goes over here. When I mean APA style, I'm not talking about a running head and all that on your post. I'm talking about in-text citations and your reference lists. And you really need to make sure to do that in your discussion posts as well as your papers. And in-text citations are important. Please do not forget those. I will usually give you a warning if you do, but if you keep doing it, you're going to lose points and you could be reported for academic integrity issues. Usually I'll give you a couple warnings and then I will do it. I'll just report it, and then that you can actually get a 0 for that. So please do not forget those, because that is part of citing it. And that's important for this reason. You can write me a post and then you can give me a reference at the end, but if you don't give me an in-text citation, I have no idea what part of your post came from that source, and I need to be able to know that so I can check your source. And that's pretty much the big reason. Also, I do randomly check discussion posts. I actually manually submit them to turn it in myself. So please do not plagiarize, because if I catch it, it's going to be reported immediately. So, I will just randomly check. Usually I kind of get an idea when someone's telling me something in their own words. I've done it long enough, and then when someone's kind of looks textbook-ish, I'll start looking. So please do not do that. That's really all. I just wanted to add this supplement. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know and I'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.